Hello, hello, this is Cara. Welcome to the first day of the 25 days of Christmas tags. Today we're doing the first 3. I've painted the inside of my box. I might need another coat, but I'm letting that dry. And I've cut out the first 3 tags. I've scored them and I've inked the edges. So I think we're ready to go. So let's get tag number 1. There's paint on my bag, paint on my hands. Yeah, I just finished painting the box. Okay, I'm going to take our little coin envelope and assemble it. So it just needs a little glue here and a little glue there. So to get that finished right off the bat. If you are participating, I need to come up with a hashtag. I'll put the hashtag in, oh my gosh, the description. Mia glue, I'm telling you. And you can follow along that way, and or post your pictures in the Facebook group. That would be really fun to see as well. All right. Just a second to stick. All right, and then this card is gonna hopefully, depending on how I folded it, fit in here. Yep, might have to trim a little bit of the edges off. And then just trim a little bit. On Friday, I did the live and we decorated the box together. I should have the replay editing out the beginning and the hi, welcome, and just kind of getting right to the crafting bit. That should be ready to go today as well if you're interested in watching that, where we decorated the box and talked about the ephemera kit a little bit. That's what I used on the box. I think I'm just going to trim a little bit off the bottom just because I think I did something, and maybe just trim off the black part of the card. That'll work for me. All right, and then ink, a little ink. So yeah, we decorated the box. We got it all ready to go. And today's the first 3, so that's pretty exciting. All right, perfect. That works beautifully. So now, let's see, for the front, I have this, and my flower, and a couple tickets. Something like that. And then we can wrap this around even. Let's do that. Let's wrap that to the back. Like that. And then let's ink this. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this on. New glue. I love new glue. Alright. Oh, like butter. Okay, so I'll glue this on. Like that. And I think our flower will be cute right there. Just needs a little ink. I think I skipped it. I think I'm going to staple the tickets. And then we can put those there. like that. All right, and then I think I'm gonna put either the number 1 here or on my tag, my card. I forgot to print this one with the backing, but this would be great for journaling or a picture. Like this. Or like that. I think I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going to do the wrapping thing again, wrapping it around the back. And I'll put this right here. Just like that. We have our Christmas companion. The first prompt, the first sign of Christmas this year was, oh, there we go. And then I can tuck like that. Okay, there is tag number 1. Put that there. All right, tag number 2. Here we have tag number 2. Lots of little bits. All right, so this one could be a layered tag, right? Like that. But I think it would be cute to make this the layered tag and then make this a pocket. All right, I didn't print this on cardstock, but in your kit, there are these little journaling cards, but they can also be used as pockets. So I'm going to use this green one, and it will become a nice little tuck spot. Of course, if you have any Christmas paper, the palette kit, any of that would also work. I think I'm going to need to make this a little bit sturdier though. Perfect. I'm going to use a scrap piece of file folder, and then that will be the backing to this piece. So we'll just kind of trim. So my son had his first robotics competition over the weekend, and there's 2 teams at his school. Both teams made it to state in the first competition. How exciting is that? So now they can spend the rest of the competitions just kind of working on their bot, making it even better and getting ready. Definitely, this never happened apparently in all of robotics, so that's pretty fun. They were so excited. It was really, really cute. Alright, so now I'm going to glue this here. Alright, so that will be our little pocket. And then this one I am going to glue together. You could have them separate and have 2 tags and then more journaling, and I did do the backing on these. I'm going to do the layered tag, I think. And then have little labels so we could tuck in, but let's get something stamped on there. And do we want a tree? Or we could put this on here. I think I like that kind of coming off that corner. Oh, I like it like that. Let's do that. This was, I have to admit, this was a tough one to fussy cut with all the little white, but all right, well, let's trim off the extra. Let's get a little more. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Maybe one of those, or let's see if I have a sentiment still in here. This is from the mini, oh yeah, here we go. From the mini Ephemera pack. I think it will come in nice and handy for these tags. Because you never know when you need a little extra something that maybe I didn't think of when I made the kit. That can happen. All right, like that. And then, of course, you can use pieces throughout the kit maybe that you didn't use. Do you want it like this? No, I don't think I do. Make a dangle. That might work. Decisions. All right, let me find some stamps. I'll be back. Okay, I found one of my, I think this is an Annette Green Elizabeth Craft Design stamp. I'm not sure the name since it's not in the package. And there's Itty Bitty Joy. So I think that's what I'll use on a couple. Or maybe one, we'll see. And then maybe find a number. I think I want green. There we go. Okay, I found a couple more. I found, of course, from my field notes, I have a couple, and then from this one, Tidbits, I have the 15 cents. Yeah, that's pretty good. And that one's a little off like the other, but it'll work. And this one's funky because 15's way on the edge. Yeah, that's okay. All right, so now we can put Joy over here like that. That looks good. Do I want another one? Or do I just keep them for another tag? All right, I think I'm gonna make this a dangle. And then a little hole in this one. Put it at the very top of the tree. So I don't want to mess up the star. Oh, I might have gone too close. Alright, and then, okay, so I had to add a little ring. so that it kind of dangles. But then we can put this, there we go. And then, whoops, that can go like that. Want the number 2. Doesn't need to have a 2. Here we go, right there. That works. Okay. Tag 2. Put that in there. And now tag 3. Here we have it. I put acetate in the window area, and now we can glue it together. I usually do put this on the inside, maybe because I glued it down here. Oh, let's try to be wild. I'm going to put this on the outside this time. See what happens. I should have done the other one first, but here we are. I'll glue this. And since this has a really thin edge, putting acetate makes this tag a bit stronger. Let's see. That one's like butter. I'm going to trim this one down to this size. So this one, and she goes in, oh, she fits, but her head is a little off. So you might want to trim a little bit more of the bottom if you want her head all the way in the window. There, that's better. This one I printed on the back. So this one has 2 cards that you can journal on, or you can use one of them somewhere else. You know what? We could add one of the labels from tag 2, and then we'll glue them on. Oh, and then maybe the number 3 too. No, yeah, maybe. Something like this. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. And then this, I'm going to put it backwards, can also go in there. And then I'm going to do this back here. And it can be our little closure holder. Just like that. And then on the front, I think I'm going to put this back here, a little deer in the back. And then I'm going to put the 15 cents right in the corner. And then I'm going to get some lace and add it to the top. All right, I'm actually going to use this ribbon. It's very sparkly and very Christmassy. I think it's from Dollar Tree. Just put that like that. Looks pretty cute. Does it need something else? I don't know, I kind of like it. And then we have those, and then make sure they still come out. We have this, and this. I'm gonna staple this onto here. I'm gonna staple it and then glue it. I like doing that because then it doesn't get caught on the back. And it still looks kind of fun, like I stapled it. There we go. And then put these back in here. There we go. And we can tuck that in. And there we have it. I'm going to keep these for future tags. And here are our 3 tags. Comes together pretty quick. Kind of fun. Of course, you can add more embellishing. Of course, do your thing, sewing, all that good stuff. All right. Yay. Tags 1, 2, and 3. Look how cute they are in the box. So cute. Okay, come on back Wednesday. We'll do 4, 5, and 6. And I'll have links to the kits, the wooden box, all the goodies down below. If you didn't check it out, check out the box decorating. And if you have questions, comments, please leave them below. And if you've enjoyed the video, I would be tickled if you wanted to subscribe. As always, have a wonderfully crafty day, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.